Thanks again to David for taking the time to do this.
Thanks, David.
Bringing the vibes back up.
Aww.
And I think now is as good a time.
For a second, I
for
thought this man had joined our
trailer
call.
with biblical undertones.
For like a split second, I was like,
when I first jumped in.
fuck, the link got out there.
Oh.
We're getting VMix bombed.
It's not
Kyle
real.
Bossman. Kyle Bossman.
Bossman.
Cado, as much as I love to think the world does revolve around me, I do not think this is my view.
Oh, weird.
No, see, I'm seeing something
Well, actually,
like completely
technically, it
different.
is your view. It's just also all our
Yeah.
view.
That's true. You know, when you think about it that way, you can look at the world a little different, Janet.
Often doesn't present
There we
itself
go.
in the way we expect or desire. But I
So-
reveal to you the
Fixed it.
real
Has this begun or not?
No, this is the
We rushed
pre-show.
our count a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the pre-show still has things? Because it's just more show and not pre, really?
I mean, it tends to be smaller,
Well, it's like-
you know, smaller games, more like, you know, people are sitting around excited to watch it. You get a lot of horror games in this section. I've been watching parts of the pre-show.
See, this was Patrick's view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ayla. How do you think you say that game? Oh, a twist.
No idea.
What?
Ah.
That seems bad.
POV, you're a PlayStation VR developer.
Next up is a trailer that works better if I don't even set it up.
I like this
So-
cute
Are you,
little,
though? Are you?
I love this cute skeleton that he's got on his mic cable. That's fun.
Yeah, same.
Oh
gosh.
What is
I
happening?
don't want this.
I smush it down my throat.
The burger squirts are not something that I want to hear about.
Greetings, brave explorer. We here at Alta Interglobal would like to welcome you to our newest venture.
This
The
has strong
colonization of space.
Rick and
We've spent
Morty
almost a century hurtling through
vibes,
the
though.
universe in cryosleep.
I was gonna
Ready
say
to
Tim
work
and
on this
Eric.
strange alien planet.
Well, now more.
Well, now it's Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
but the earlier stuff was like Tim and Eric by way of Devolver, maybe?
Yeah, totally.
And Alta has decided to cancel all future plans in space. I regret to inform you that you have therefore been made redundant. Your final check has been sent. We thank you for your service, and we hope you eventually find a way
Oh,
home.
Ding Dong Academy.
Good luck.
Savage
Oh.
Planet.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
That's making me realize I don't know what this game is about, I guess. I just...
I played like an hour of the original. Wanted to like it because it was sort of a
Next up, we've got
exploration,
Inzoid, which
Metroid
is a
style,
real-life sim game.
Metroid
It's
influence
like
game,
The Sims,
but
more
it didn't
beautiful.
take.
If you are interested in getting a head start on creating
Also with
your
that,
characters,
the creative director in
next
that is
trailer
the old Assassin's
is
Creed,
for
but
you.
Alex Hutchinson, I believe is his name.
Oh, cat. What's gonna happen to it?
It's gonna start
Okay.
a business.
I'm down so far with this.
As cats are wont to do.
Okay, some Ubisoft Watch Dogs energy, alright.
I was
The
gonna
Watch Dogs
say
Legion
Life
of,
is
they brought back home.
Didn't they just cancel the game, Rob?
There was another one, though. Wasn't there a different one that was also happening?
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess there wouldn't be a trailer for a game that Paradox just took a giant write down on.
Dark turn, dark turn, dark turn.
Yeah, where's the death?
I guess the fire was the dark.
the fire, the gas fire, yeah.
I mean, that does seem to be like, I've never really been a Sims person, but half the reason you can get away with the darkness of those
boy.
games is because of the cartoonish look. The moment you start
Right.
leaning into the realism, doesn't that sort of start to get a little odd?
Different vibes for sure.
Like, the pool death that happens in The Sims is a horror movie death, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's literally,
yeah.
like, you could recreate that scene, but, like, with the right lighting and, like, accompaniment, straight up the scariest thing you've seen in your life.
character keeps dying.
Watching like a highly realistic character model get burned in an oven fire. I'm sorry, that just seems like something
It's
that like
different.
could happen in my real life, and I wouldn't want that to happen.
Oh, 2.5T.
But the games you're playing the game, right?
I
You're
think
like
so.
the little fuzzy guy who's like playing it.
Reanimal, there's a whole subsection of Sims players that thrive off making extremely high-definition mods that look absolutely deranged in motion in The Sims because of the cartoon animations. I believe the mod is called Extreme Violence. All right. Sims Extreme Violence.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening
I
Night
don't
Live.
think I understood what that
2024
was.
pre-show where we are getting people excited for a big night of video game trailers by showing you more and more game trailers. And next up is another brand new game announcement.
Well, he's got me there.
I've always wanted to fly. The joy of it, the freedom of it. To just take your life in your hands and
Nothing can go wrong on this space trip.
I think that's in us all,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Rob, could this be that, can we another trailer for that game? That game disappeared again.
I increasingly think we're just getting, like, we're getting pranked by routine.
Like, well, look, if I was a rich person, like, wouldn't you also want to do, like, some fun little jokey, long-form trolls? It's just bankrolling routine just enough to keep being made. It's pretty funny.
Space
Oh,
edition.
Solaris is finally getting a
Directive 8020.
A Dark Pictures
Oh,
game?
Dark Pictures game.
One trailer
shit.
left.
Sweet, why didn't you start there?
Yeah.
Remember, back at Summer Game
Dark
Fest.
Picture game is now
Interesting.
enough of a
Interesting.
brand
Season
that
2
you
of
gotta
Street Fighter
start with
6.
me there so that I know what I'm
Last
looking
Monday
at. Because then
evening,
suddenly it's like
we all got to see what his in-game
the little bits of
character
real
models.
time that we saw, like, well, that doesn't look like a
But
particularly good
tonight,
action game.
now,
Who fucking
in this
cares?
moment,
I
Yeah,
want
who
to
said
see
the game
these
had to be
characters
good?
Power
get
jump
got.
knockouts. Here is the Street
Why is
Fighter
this pre-show
6
material?
Terry Bogard
That is a good
being
question. Maybe that
revealed.
means if this was bumped to the pre-show, maybe the show is just going to be completely bananas.
Well, you can't show routine in the pre-show, right? You gotta save that.
Is this the Ocean's 11 Street Fighter crossover we've been waiting for?
That's Terry from Final Fight. That's what he's
We
from,
actually
right?
have a there's a Dark Pictures game coming out soon. It's their Dead by Daylight game that has a terrible title.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's not Dark Pictures, but it's made by Supermassive.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what's up with what's going on there again? They're done with the anthology, but then they're
Terry from
Like-
Smash Bros. Yeah.
With Dark Pictures, I forget where we're at in that.
because I thought they just finished the anthology with that not Saw one they did.
Well, then we also
Good stuff.
the
Terry. And
the actor
They
who
had the one
plays
off
like
that wasn't
the
it. Yeah.
Gamescom Opening Night Live.
the character who's
2024
kind of
is now
like
officially just
the host in
seconds
between
away.
all those things. He
Thank
passed
Oh,
away.
oh my God, the
Hanging out with
narrator
Lisa
or
Lynn,
whatever?
Joe
Yeah.
He passed
yeah.
away?
Oh, man.
Thanks for watching.
That's horrible. I loved him. He was like my favorite part of the game.
Yeah, he's
His
really
pants
good.
were always like
100%.
way too tightly modeled, so it was just like he would just like slowly shake his ass while holding a candlestick. It was hilarious. Yeah, he made the game. I forgot his name. It wasn't the narrator. It was something else.
host, the creator of the Game Awards.
Silver Streak says Dark Pictures' new season starts with Directive 8020. So that's actually the beginning
Okay.
of another set of.
Nice. There he is.
There's our guy.
Pretty casual today. Casual fit.
Guten Abend, Gamescom!
I'd be so scared to do that. No, absolutely
And hello
not.
to
Yeah, I
everyone
could- yeah.
watching around
I'm just
the
gonna say
world.
hello.
This is
I
Opening
can't.
Night Live from beautiful Cologne, Germany. And we have our biggest live audience of fans
just
ever
for clarification,
here
I guess
at
I just
Colmesse.
glanced at the
Over
headline.
5,000 people together as a
The
community
visual model
to celebrate our
for
love of
that
games.
character
And of course,
in
millions of you
Dark
watching
Pictures
online
Past,
around the
the
world,
voice actor
welcome. We have
has
gathered
not.
for the
Those are not
grand
one and
kickoff
the
to
same.
Gamescom,
So,
the world's biggest
that's
indie
still
video
RIP.
game event.
Still a bummer.
And this is our 6th
But-
opening night live. Now tonight, for the first time,
What
we
does it
have
mean
a
that?
live sign language
I'm just gonna leave it right there. No good way out of that one, Janet. We're just gonna move on to the next thing.
Show right now. Thank you, Kaborski. Now, while the game industry certainly has faced challenges this year, I know that O&L will get you excited about what's to come later this year and in 2025 and beyond.
I have
Now,
secondhand
over the
stress
next
from watching
2
this.
hours, you're going to see world premieres from
I
studios
didn't even
big
get so
and
political right
small,
out of the gate.
including, yes, some new game announcements you're not expecting and some surprises, so get ready. From Monster Hunter
So
to
game
Indiana
announcements
Jones,
that I'm not expecting
Dune
and
to
surprises?
Civilization,
Those are
Call
different
of Duty
things?
to Marvel
Different
Rivals,
things.
the most anticipated
Interesting.
games will be on stage tonight because they wanted to be here with
Love
you
the tens
guys
of
at
thousands
Gamescom.
of-
And
the
I am
10,000
so honored and
layouts are-
grateful to have the opportunity
That's a surprise.
to present these games
That's
to you.
that's a
So Gamescom, Sensi Variety for the world premiere. I tried it.
He said
all right,
world
here's
premiere.
our first world
I
premiere.
gotta respect
a
that a
brand
little
new game
bit.
announcement.
That was
This
just like a
one
whole
hasn't
phrase.
leaked, and it's exclusive right here at O&L.
okay.
Woo! Not actual
this part.
gameplay.
2K.
Is Supermassive doing another game? Oh.
Gearbox.
Well, hey, push this
Yeah.
right out after the Borderlands
Oh my God.
movie bomb.
Borderlands, the movie, the game? Yes.
Oh my god.
I wonder if they pushed this announcement up to just make everyone forget about the film.
I mean, it's probably
That's
meant
probably
to pair with
untrue.
the film.
That's probably
You know?
yeah. You're probably right. It was meant to actually go with the success, the hoped success of the film. You're probably right there.
No. Hey, people are talking about it. That's something. It's not nothing.
Where's this not?
No,
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're staying pretty serious.
4.
4? Okay. Well, so then it can't be that serious. If it's 4.
How serious could it be?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's right. Borderlands 4 is coming in 2025.
Jeff, you gotta mic up the crowd.
Next up,
you gotta
October
open a
25th
mic
marks the
in the
release of
crowd.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
To debut an extended
Yeah,
look at the
there's gotta
campaign
be cheering
gameplay.
happening,
Please
right?
welcome
Yes,
John Zuck and
100%.
Yeah,
Adam
probably.
Anderson
A little bit.
from
There
Raven
isn't
Software.
any.
I mean, this is a huge part of like if you've watched any of like
maybe.
the DNC or anything like that. Like you gotta
We're hearing
you gotta
the
turn
crowd
up that
now.
crowd.
We're hearing them now.
Oh my god.
Black Ops returns with an epic
So Borderlands
story
was just
and
met by dead
signature
silence?
blockbuster
I think so.
action, where players question everything.
Or
and
it wasn't
trust
loud
no
enough,
one.
and they realized, oh my god,
It
like we can't
features
hear
an
it.
all-new
Like someone
campaign
crank it up.
with 6
Right.
That was
seasons
probably
and
it. You know, I bet their
production
gate
issues.
was just set
The
too
return of
high.
classic
It was-
prestige in
It was the
theaters.
oh I was muted of
Two
crowds, you know?
brand new
Yeah.
zombies
Like
Yeah,
experiences on
no.
day
They
one.
loved it. They were like, we want a
You'll
fourth
see
Borderlands
live
game right now.
MP, zombies, and
Hey.
Warzone gameplay at the Call
Showing
of
some
Duty
Raven
Next
Software
event on
respect
August
here on
28th.
stage. Thank you.
And starting on August 30th, you'll be able to join the MP open beta to try out the brand new Omni.
Oh, okay. We're just saying
system for
MP in
yourself.
public?
But today, we're here representing the Raven team, who's leading the campaign in partnership with Square.
The Black Ops 6 campaign is set in the early 90s, a time of global turmoil and uncertainty as the Cold War comes to an end. You're joined by legendary characters Frank Woods, the grizzled vet, and Russell Adler, the ultimate wild card. Together with new allies Troy Marshall and Jane Harrow,
The ultimate
and unbound
wild
by
card.
normal rules of engagement, you'll unravel a mind-bending conspiracy.
Here's what I'll say. Just as a
In the
Raven
mission we're
stand,
about
like
to show you,
there's
our rogue
Ravens
team
up
has
there talking about
targeted a
stuff they
senator
actually
attending
made
a
as opposed to
political
being like a
fundraiser
QA and
in order to
multiplayer
gain
double design
access
department.
to a top secret black
Raven?
site
about to get their own
Washington, DC.
project? Let's go!
This
Starring the Ultimate
is
Wild
Most
Card?
Wanted.
Sign me the fuck up.
So we're gonna show up to this fundraiser, get what we need from the senator, then grab Adler from the black site before anyone knows what's happened. Camera actually works.
Sometimes I
Can't
surprise
believe they got Charlie Kelly.
Let's
Oh,
just hope
dear,
Seb
oh,
in
dear.
case we get the retinal scan.
Senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look. The senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail.
Oh, Billy?
I've marked a few
This
leads
is
that could help
fantastic.
get you close enough to do the retinal scan.
Bill Dog?
Take your pick.
I got it on good authority that the senator stole some sensitive information from the people I work for.
A floppy disk? All right,
Blackmailing the senator
Rob, they might be
with
getting
sex
me.
tapes.
Dude, I know. It's like, hey, 90s kids, remember these? Saddam Hussein, Bill Clinton, floppy disks, Walkmen.
Lee Grisham, head of
I mean, he's gonna have to
Security
play a
for Aldrin
saxophone
Energy.
at some point, right?
Grisham might
Really
be
just
that way with
go all the way? Your mission is to protect Bill while he finishes set.
We think President Clinton has been replaced with a body double. You need to present him with this saxophone on stage. We can figure out if he's the real Bill Clinton. He's kind of shitty at it, sir. I don't know what to do. Fuck, we didn't consider this. This guy, it's possible the enemy agent can sort of play.
I was about to say that's not how you rewind film in a camera, but turns out it's not a camera.
You fell for
They
it.
fucking got
It
me. They
worked.
got me.
But if Cado were working that security detail,
Actually-
this mission would be blown up.
What is that man doing with his?
Like that scene in Ronin? No. Show me how you load the film canister. Show me again.
It must be Pantheon. We can do this loud or quiet.
Well, I'm the ultimate wild card,
Classic.
so I think you have your answer.
Yeah. It's always loud or quiet.
Whoa. Can we just play with the VHS aesthetic? Like, can we just... Let's just go all the way.
Easy, Adler. We're here to help.
Guess Woods got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. Better be right.
I thought we were trying to help
We
that
got the prize.
guy.
I'll get out. Fast. We've got party crashers up here.
Great. You good to go?
Am now.
Oh wait, is that the Robert Redford dude?
I think it is. I was gonna say, why does that guy look familiar?
Take cover!
Oh, there's a Wolfenstein character in this?
Wolfenstein!
Wolfenstein! Sorry, I'm doing my best Jeff Keighley.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice work.
These Pantheon guys literally sent the big guns after you, Adler. How's that feel?
Like progress.
Up through the service hatch. You two first.
Wigan, this is definitely taking lessons from machine games. It does have strong, like...
It does kind of feel that way, right?
Come on, Case.
Hey, we like some of what we've seen in the Wolfenstein games, so...
Easier coming down. Here.
I'm actually on board with the RC car being a better delivery device than explosive. People are like, you could have just thrown a grenade. I don't think so.
Sometimes those suckers bounce.
Yeah, that guy was wearing so much armor. You had to deliver the payload right to him.
Man, you're heavier than you look.
Thanks. Hope you have a plan B.
Same as plan A. Go up.
So
We'll
is that
just
the
take
pizza guy?
scenic route. Let's get moving.
I said, is that the pizza guy? Or is that the pizza guy's friend?
No, it's Frankenstein's monster.
Oh my god, Callie says, I've always been a Black Ops girly, but I will never get over Reagan respecting they them pronouns in Cold War. Yeah, I don't think the Gipper would do that.
Hey, this looks alright.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I know part of it is the setting, but also it seems a little sci-fi. You know what I mean? Like in a way that...
We can't outgun them. We outgun
Look at that!
Just like that, huh? Just like that.
Yeah, put me on this bike. I'm ready.
Ever do anything like this before?
No. But I don't see any
The
better
balloons are
options,
fun.
and I'm running out of bullets.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say sci-fi bullshit, but through an older lens. It's like what high tech was in the 90s, right? Like,
yeah. Well, they're really leaning into it. Like the creativity is.
The good part is like they're finally, or maybe not finally. I don't know. Maybe the series has been like trending this way a long time, but like it's gotten away from the 24 type stuff and the Manchurian Candidate. It's like it's a little more fun, a little more Mission Impossible. It feels like.
right.
I saw a little conspiracy in there. Ooh. Do I have to watch a lore video now?
You never
Do I gotta
have
get
to
up to
watch
date?
the lore video.
The
You get
first
to watch
5
the lore
Black Ops?
video.
There you go, Black Ops 6, more coming at Call of Duty next. And now I'm honored to introduce my co-host
Robert
for
Lazarus,
Opening
I have
Night
inside
Live.
information,
Know her
game
from her
fairly
years
fun.
of hosting
Well, I'm
League of
sold.
Legends esports
Holy shit. Inside information in the chat?
Her start as a
Game fairly
competitive
fun?
Slap that on the
player.
trailers.
That's right.
What
Please
else do I
join me
need
in
to know?
welcoming to ONL, Shocks.
What?
Hey.
And hello, Gamescom. Thank you for the warm welcome. Unreal Tournament, that is quite the throwback, but I am so excited to be here tonight, revealing many of the games on Opening Night Live and highlighting events happening during this Gamescom week in Cologne. Gamescom really is the best week for
she
games
is an
worldwide
esports
every
host
year,
for League of
and I am
Legends,
so
it
stoked
seems
to
like.
be back here with you all celebrating it. Now, it is my pleasure to share a message from Gamescom to you, our gaming community.
Dear future me, I hope you are happy. I hope you visit wonderful places. That you have
I know that
friends
ball
from
pit was
places
like
far
super
away.
dense. It looked
And
so
that you
uncomfortable.
always have the best adventures.
I hope you too love to go to a
That you
trade
fight
show.
for the things you love. And that you love the things you do.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what
My
it is about it,
favorite
but when I
thing in the world is to
see
play.
images from Gamescom, I'm
Do you
like,
like
why
to play
don't
too?
any of the US gaming cons feel like that? I don't know that
It has a pretty.
It looks
Yes,
better.
the
I don't know.
future is here, and
It's
we
huge.
are ready
Cado, like,
to
the scale
play.
of Gamescom
Let's take a look at
is
this fun trailer.
enormous. It dwarfs anything that happens out here.
Right. That's how I felt when I went to fucking Gen Con. I was like, video games are fucking up.
Hold on. What are we doing in the remaster
Yeah.
for? What's going on
Cash
here?
Grab Penitentiary? Where people, where the real sickos who commit crimes against gamers are held?
Hey, you're finally awake.
Is this where I'm gonna get my Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver remaster? Shit, this is good, man.
That little, yeah. Oh my god.
Ew.
These are all like AC3 glitches.
Yeah. Or, I thought Unity for some reason, but yeah.
Well, I think you may be right. I think you're right. Unity.
dog shit remasters, right? And like the Warcraft 3, that like if that was Arthas with a busted texture, like the Warcraft 3 remaster was like horrible.
Why did that?
Is this Dune 3? They would have done it at QuakeCon.
This is a goat. The goat had the fucking the red dragon tattoo on its back.
It's just Goat Simulator. Well, it was a good trailer.
Yeah,
good trailer though.
Yeah,
really good trailer. I gotta hand it to them. They got me interested in watching their trailer.
In my opinion, that looked like the GOAT of all remasters. Okay. Well,
they need to mic up
we
this
are
crowd.
expecting hundreds of thousands
put in some
of fans
fake noise.
at Gamescom this year.
Treat it like
in
a football
person.
game.
But if you cannot be here with us, don't worry. You can join us virtually by going to Gamescom Global, where you can explore and discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And our very own Gamescom studio is here with all-day coverage of the event, so tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or on YouTube. Now, we have some news on Persona 3 Reload and its next DLC episode, Aegis, The Answer, coming on September 10th. It's time to reveal a surprising boss fight coming to the game.
Okay.
Tomorrow and all the days after it will be March 31st.
It's like Tartarus all over again.
It's a little funny to have
There
this
is a
after the
strong
Goat Simulator
connection
remastered.
between all of you and what's happening. Let's just
The placement here feels unfavorable.
Something's wrong.
Ravage them!
Excuse me?
Why is it at
What?
Persona!
Here it comes.
Persona
Ravage.
crossover?
Oh, it's that new one.
Yeah, that's 4. You got your 4 into my 3.
Little Joker fun there. All right. Next up, we have another new
5.
game announcement for you
Or 5,
right here.
sorry.
Yeah, 4 was
exclusively
golden.
at Gamescom
4 was
Opening
the,
Night Live.
I felt haunted by the music. I'm playing that game now. I'm like 50 hours in and I've made no progress. It's so
4 is the
long.
one with Chie.
It's very
sounds
good,
about
but it's very
right.
long.
The tracks lead
Yeah.
this way.
I've only played 5, so I'm like, I only know this song. I don't know the other song.
Oh, so you know about jazz?
Eckland, huh?
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, I've
This
dabbled,
mean-
you know.
Probably zombies.
What expects?
Stay here. Stand guard.
Seems kind of soon for Dying Light 3.
Dying Light expansion?
Unless it... Yeah, maybe. I know Dying Light 2 was not as well received. Didn't quite turn into the single-player live service game that the original was. Maybe that would accelerate their move to a third one.
Very squelchy trailer.
Contact!
Wait. Was Techland the one that made... Wait, did they do Black for Blood? Is that
No,
them?
they did
No.
Dying Light, no.
Oh, sorry.
Turtle Rock is back. Yeah, Turtle Rock is back to the Left 4 Dead developers.
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
And werewolves?
Parkour. This is the Manimal. You guys are dumb. That's so funny. You know what? I like Dying Light 2. You know, I'm just gonna come out there and say it. The ending was awful, but I love that game.
Wait, you got through it?
That's shocking. I gave it like 15, 20 hours. It could not.
Yeah.
I think for
I
me it
didn't
was
play
just
one
like,
though.
Wait, so is this DLC for something, or is that a separate thing?
I think it's DLC.
There you go. Kyle Crane is back in a new zombie adventure set in the Dying Light world
Oh,
with
I love
20
Kyle
hours
Crane.
of gameplay,
Who's Kyle
a new
Crane?
open world
Anyone know?
region, and
Who's
more
this
in
man?
Dying Light: The Beast. Next, today marks the launch
Everyone
for the most
everyone knows
wishlisted
has
game
been
right now on
asking,
Steam, and also,
when is Kyle
last I
Crane
checked, the
coming
biggest
back?
single-player game
Kyle,
ever on Steam with over 2 million concurrent players
An
today.
expandalone.
Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China, which is also out on the PlayStation
What
5.
Fraser Crane's
And right now, we've got
grandson.
the reveal of the launch trailer for you.
Ah, yes. The no feminism hour has begun.
Did you see the most popular
Yes.
Twitch stream that happened? With, a short version is this game, which is apparently like a really well-made action boss rush action game. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Hopefully tonight. But for a certain like creator class of like streamers, influencers, they were given a document that said like talk about the game, but do not talk about COVID or feminist propaganda. And then when the game launched, the stream that was the most populated on Twitch at the time from a streamer, Moon. The title of their stream is COVID-19 Isolation, Taiwan is a Real Country, Feminism Propaganda. You got it just...
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Chet's like, isn't this game already out? And yeah, but did you buy it yet? Well, then that's why you're watching it. That's why they're showing it to you.
Now this is a Goku I can get behind.
Wait, what was the Goku you can't get behind?
Dragon Ball Z is based off of the
Journey to the West. Let's watch that Dragon Ball Z movie sometime. Cado? At least spin the wheel to that.
Christ. Oh sure,
You ever seen it?
Dragon Ball Z Super Broly? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We've all seen through Broly. Yeah.
You mean Evolution? You mean the live action, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Yes. I've seen.
No, I didn't see that. No.
God.
They look bad.
It's so bad.
Barking Zero.
Oh.
Welcome back
What?
to Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Sorry.
Here in beautiful Wargok.
Who's ready to roll? Live
The
from
Mimoji
Construct Coliseum,
art design
it's time
here
for
is
everyone's favorite game,
a lot.
We joined recently kidnapped celebrity guest contender Jeff Keighley at the starting line.
Wait, starting line?
And
Is that
battle
even
cry
Jeff?
proves how committed Jeff is to any project.
Oh, I bet
Let's
it is.
check the
It doesn't sound like him though, does it?
Oh, you mean his voice? Oh.
Everything of these contenders, but the
Maybe he's got a voice actor gear in him that we just never knew about.
What is all this? Death traps, unapproved.
No, there's no way. That or he's like eating this up.
Right.
Eloquent and marketing-friendly description of the game. Not to mention a perfectly timed transition to the world premiere trailer for King of Meat.
Now I gotta know.
Ready for mayhem.
Show me the VO recording
Gold
footage.
and fame pouring from the sky. Challenges from the most twisted minds of the most ghoulish dungeon creators are transformed into monstrous reality. It's like a nightmare in dungeon form.
Chet says, oh, this is Mario Maker. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, what was that game that just came out? Like, either earlier this year or last year? The dungeon one? It was on PS Plus. Oh, gosh.
The dungeon one?
It's like you could make your own dungeons and like players could go. So it wasn't that kind of Mario
Meet
Maker
Your Maker?
vein of like you have Meet Your Maker, yes. I feel like this is
That's from the
really gaining
Dead by
popularity.
Daylight video.
Still got it, Keighley. Still got it.
I don't
This is meat, your
Welcome
maker,
back to
but
Opening
meat
Night
is
Live
spelled
for real
differently.
this time, and that was the announcement of King of Meat, an online co-op spectacle for 1 to 4 players from Glowmade in Guildford, England, and Amazon Games for console and PC. And you can sign up at kingofmeat.com for future playtests. Now, one of the things I absolutely love about making these shows is that we get to introduce you to brand new
I think if he actually
games
did it, he
and
would have told
teams
us.
Right.
like this one.
I
To
don't think
reveal
he can
their first
resist.
game from their new studio, FuzzyBot, please welcome Tatania Dislova and Max Spielberg.
Spielberg's not a very common name. Is that
Max?
Any connection?
Guys, welcome to O&L. I'm very excited to share this game with the world. Can you tell us a little bit about your studio, first of all?
We're
First
sure
off,
that's not
it's
Dave Filoni
totally
in this
surreal
guy,
to be
right?
here right now. We started the studio back in 2020, and the majority
He
of
is
us
wearing a
have
hat.
come from the AAA side of the industry, and at the time, we were just thrilled to have our own game, our own IP, and we could never expect being on this stage tonight at the end of that run.
Too normal of hat. That's why
The
he's
vision
trying to
for
throw
our
you off.
studio
That's why.
started with the idea of dreaming big and building smart. The concept for our first game, even early on, felt very unique and full of heart, and this helped us bring together a very passionate team of talented developers.
Steven Spielberg does
It's
have
through
a
their
son named
skill,
Max.
dedication,
That's what I was
and
looking up
true
too.
love for the game that we're able
That's
to
not him
be
though,
here
right?
tonight, going way beyond where we thought we'd be.
Well, I got to play this a few months ago with you guys. I had a ton of fun.
Either
Tell us
that
a bit
or
about
Nate
your
Silver.
game.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, so our debut game is called
Pasco
Link's Banner of the
71,
Spark.
cool.
It's a
You
co-op
seen what that
action
man
hack
looks
and
like
slash
now?
with a bit of roguelite and town building elements. And so we blended these ideas
He's like
together
2
to
steps
create
away
this
from going
cozy
into a
yet
right-wing
highly
grip.
So that
kinetic
is
action
not
game
him.
for players to brawl, build, and
So
befriend,
Steven
crew
Spielberg
of
does have a
adorable
son
robots.
named
Yes.
Max
In it,
Spielberg,
it's
who
the
is
year
39,
3000, and you're
who
gonna
very
take on the
much
role
could
as one of the
be,
last remaining humans on
but this is
planet
not
Earth.
the same Max Spielberg.
Outlined with a friendly
Incredible.
bot faction, you're going to aim to take
I'm
down
seeing
the
that is
Combot
him in the
army
YouTube chat,
hell-bent on
though.
organic destruction. Players can play alone or with friends in this vibrant world of robots.
It didn't look like him when I googled it, but
Or
I didn't look that
a
deep
simpler way
into
that I
it.
Oh, I
like
don't
to
know.
describe it sometimes.
Shit.
Just
is
it looks like him.
You go out and fight the evil robots, and then
Kinda looks
collect
like
their
him.
body parts to build a sustainable town of your dreams while saving the cute ones. We are
Yeah, hold on, look at
incredibly
this.
Damn, I didn't hear
proud
anything about this game.
to
Hold
finally
on.
reveal the delightful world
This is the
of
Discord,
Link's
in the
Banner of
Discord
Spark.
chat, I'm posting a
And we
photo.
hope the players get as much joy
That looks
out
like
of
him.
playing it as we have building it.
Yes,
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't
younger.
look
Yes,
him.
We're
younger
very
him.
excited to show
That's
it
him.
to the world
Okay,
for the
so this
first
is him.
time. Let's take a look at the world premiere reveal trailer. Thanks, guys.
Well, hopefully this speaks for itself because I was really distracted.
Even though we said the entire time.
Well, I think when you have, if you really have that much cloud association, you're required to say, yes, I am so-and-so's child.
Yeah, no,
and then
I
just
agree.
move on.
They need
Right.
to address that up
Disclaimer.
front.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
Either say like, yes, like Steven Spielberg, or no relation. Just let us know so we can get it out of our head.
Maybe I'll start doing that even though I come from like no specific lineage. I'm like, yes, Rene Garcia's kid, the guy who works at that hotel, it's me. All right.
Malloy will lead the logo release.
I do like a little hoverboard. I don't think I tend to like games that have this like multiplayer, that kind of like
Yeah.
isometric perspective, almost like beat 'em up style. It's like, I don't know. It's like something to do, but I don't think a game like this would hook me really. That's what I'm
They tend to not be particularly, they tend to be better the more you play with other people, and I'm going to play this game by myself, and they tend to not be nearly as fun, even if they support single player play.
Well, I think we can all agree on this fact. Fishing makes every video game better. Now, one of the things that I love about Gamescom is that it is a safe place
They're
for
just
our
sending
diverse
shocks out there to
gaming
die.
family. And there is an amazing platform called Gamescom Cares that shares social
And
and
she's just reading off the
environmental
prompter. You know what I mean? Who knows
projects
who wrote that up
that
there?
we
Yeah.
care deeply about. Thanks to all of our partners who helped to make this happen. You can learn more by scanning the QR code below. And now, the first look at the gameplay of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a narrative
Okay,
adventure
let's go.
from the creative minds behind Life is Strange.
Is that supposed to come
Let's
out
go.
this year? Like we're supposed to get a
Yeah,
new
I
Life
think
is
actually
Strange
is.
and Lost Records
And the other
in the
one.
same year?
Yes. Yeah, and they're like both like so. It's so weird how they're like not the same, but they have like similar tonalities.
Slightly
Yeah, do you want to hang out with some supernatural queer teens? Like, sure, why not? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's worked for me so far.
Yeah, throw that 80s music on there. Yup.
Hey,
yes.
She actually showed. Welcome.
Yeah, Life is Stranger Things. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Yes.
Where's my fucking
Yeah.
pick? The bark one's her favorite.
Yep. Yeah. Let me rotate that item. There we go. I open it. There's something inside.
Nice one, Autumn.
Okay, some camera stuff.
Coolest. Skateboarder's wisdom. Never land on your wrist. I want to see you skateboard, Autumn. I remembered Kat. Whoa, watch out! She was like a firecracker.
But then you always watch the trailers like, when's the moment where something fucked up is gonna happen and like someone has laser eyes?
How about Bloom and Rage? How could I forget? Whoa.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here it goes.
Last week, my mom found a package on her doorstep.
Why would you bring it here?
Fucking A.
No.
Are we?
I wanted more.
Oh.
I wanted a little bit more.
Early next year.
Okay,
Wait,
we got
those are
Episode
those are smartphones on the table, weren't they?
Yeah, that's them grown up after.
Yeah. So it's all the way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe something traumatic happened and then like later it gets recalled. But those were separate dates. Like they were like a month apart. So they are doing traditional episodic again. Why?
Yeah.
It's like the worst way to review those games. It's always hell. It's like, well, this episode sucks, but maybe it won't matter. So just don't even finish reading this.
Well, how far apart are the release dates? I missed when the second one was.
I think they were
March.
only, chat might know, but I think they're only like a few weeks,
Oh.
like a month or less. You know, 2 to 4 weeks it looks like.
If it's close and consistent, I think I like true episodic, like hit a cliffhanger as a group, be able to talk about it. But the thing that undercut all those games types in the past, like it took 14 months to get through 5 chapters. Like you just can't. That
That game
continuity
looks
just
great.
like
It's a,
doesn't
new
work.
look at the
Whereas
8
True
player
Colors
co-op of No
just
More
abandoned
Room
the
Without
episodic
Food
stuff,
from
but was still an
Torn Banner up in,
episodic
Canada,
structure.
where there are
And just
deadly
put everything
consequences
in
of not
the
sticking
game.
close to your
I didn't
teammates.
mind
I
that
cannot
model
wait to
either.
check that one out.
But if it's like a part
All right,
1
our
and part
next
2,
game, it's been a
a
long
month
time
apart,
coming for
I
this
could be
next
into
one.
that
The
as
Game
well.
Awards in 2021.
I don't know if it's part 1 and part 2 though.
Studios
Of
revealed
2 or
Arc
2
Raiders,
of
a game that
5.
immediately struck a chord with players around the globe.
I don't know. Always
We'll see,
Stunning
but-
future
Usually a press
worlds
release
where
hits
menacing
hits my
art
email like
machines
2 minutes
threaten
after these
humanity's
go
attempts to
out.
rebuild.
Yeah,
Arc
true,
Raiders has
true.
If I get
evolved a lot
details,
since then,
I'll
and now
bring it up.
It's finally time
Yeah.
for some news.
I mean, I'm
of
excited
what's next for
regardless.
this
I just always find
exciting
it interesting, like
action
the way we've
survival
debated
shooter.
that collectively.
Yep.
Where do we go from here?
I do wish they had given a bit more about like what's the juice, but I'm like bought in anyway. It doesn't really matter. But I would have liked to know more.
That team needs to prove absolutely nothing to me. I'm at this point. I'd rather watch nothing and just go in. I've seen.
I'd rather
enough.
watch nothing, but if you're gonna show me something, I want you to show me something that's worth something.
Yeah. I hear
No
you.
offense.
I hear
You
you.
know, it's like I'm already sitting here. You know, like give me a
Yeah,
little.
I take him on pedigree at this point, but I hear you.
Yeah.
Playing with fire. Everything to lose. But even more to gain.
Good vibe, but the name just makes me think extraction shooter, right? Like
Probably, yeah. That would
The
track.
logo is also Concord adjacent.
It is.
A game that comes out
cute.
today.
I just like cat.
Wait, what?
Well, this song is cute but annoying.
say Nikki?
Nikki.
Oh, is this the Love Nikki game?
Yeah.
That's right, what it is.
Nikki. Okay.
Look at all these fucking animals.
I was like, is
yep,
this
definitely is. I know
gonna
a
get
cat.
shooted
Yeah.
out of existence?
This is that open world one. Infinity. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Let's drop it. Drop it today.
You ever want to start a cult?
okay. Oh, okay, go.
Inspired.
Ah.
Is it weirdly like Pokemon coded for a second? Like,
yeah.
Like, what's the one that flew over the rainbow? Back when we were children?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It was very like ho-ho coded, yeah. It's like there's some Pokemon we don't even know about, and then ho-ho fucking flies through the sky.
These are my Pokemon.
Hey,
the Space
I want to
Marines,
collect
the
all
Space
the
Marines
chapters.
are here.
I want to collect. Rob wants to collect all of his tiny little fascists and send them out
These
to
are
fight.
fascists in different ways.
Yeah.
They fight for me.
Look. We're more alike than we are different. The color palettes are just different. That's the only difference between these games.
Call War.
Space Marine 2.
Is this only like group PvE, or is there any campaign component to it?
I would assume. I mean, if there's no campaign, that's it's so different than the Space Marine 1. You know.
Oh, there is a single-player campaign. Cool. Maybe a Warhammer game I can get into.
Paragon?
That was the Epic game, wasn't it?
Epic? Or no? Yeah, it wasn't.
I thought that. What am I thinking of?
My brain went to Ubisoft for some reason. I don't know why. What is this?
What you saw right there was Predecessor, a MOBA shooter built by an indie team from the ashes of Epic Games' Paragon, if you remember that one. It
Okay.
enters
So there is
1.0
lineage
free-to-play
there.
release
There we go.
tonight.
Nice.
Next up, Path of
Because
Exile
it
2
looked
from Grinding Gear
similar. Some of the
Games. It is
designs
nearing
were like
release.
triggering like.
And tonight, yes, we do have news on the early access date. Check this out.
Oh, thanks, Jeff.
My son, are you clear of mind and stout of heart?
I am.
Are you ready to sacrifice? Sacrifice everything to become the savior.
Space Marine has a full
I'll bet
three-player
you
co-op
say that
version of
to all the
campaign.
girls Meatloaf starts to play.
Do you have the strength to sweep aside this world and build it anew?
Connor, can you bring the stream volume
I
for the
must.
audience down a little bit? Just a hair.
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destiny?
Ew. Destiny's gross.
Is it time for me to become a Path of Exile guy and stop playing other games? Because it feels like that's what happens to Path of Exile fans.
Yes.
You just play Path of
You
Exile.
just play Path of Exile. Yeah.
Have you seen
And
the
now
skill
you play,
trees of those games?
You play 2 of them. Yeah, of course.
Well,
It's
that
a
looks
maze that goes on
absolutely
forever.
Great, can't wait for that one. And now, Gamescom is known for the cosplay. The vision and dedication cosplayers put into their craft is an inspiration to us all. And to see these amazing cosplayers, you can tune in to the Gamescom Cosplay Awards on Saturday, August 24th at 5 p.m. And if you're into
That's how you know
indie games,
Gamescom's a real
listen,
convention.
You can watch the
There's
best
still a
indies
cosplay
at
contest.
Gamescom in our Gamescom Cosplay Indie Show tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy exclusive announcements and interviews, all packed into an exciting one-hour show hosted by Shay Thompson. Plus, the Gamescom event arena, that is where I am standing right now and all of you are. It is the biggest and most elaborate stage at Gamescom featuring not only opening night live,
Janet, it
but
seems
additional
like,
live shows
based on this press
creators,
release,
gaming events,
it is
and
a
esports
part 1,
competitions
part
that you
2,
can watch either in
tape 1,
person
tape
or
2
by tuning
situation.
in on
So
okay. Now,
they're a month apart. They're 2 parts of one
Dune
story
Awakening,
that eventually
the
you'll be able to
open-world
buy
survival
in a
MMO,
physical release
and
with both
news
parts.
on when it's going
on
to
one
be
disc.
released.
That's not too bad.
Open world survival
There is
MMO.
another path for you.
Is this like Conan? Is that what we're expecting out of this?
Yeah. Well, same studio, right?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, word?
Right. I remember this.
Prisoner. Sculpt your appearance,
Show us the dong
choose your
slider.
background, and then
Okay. Is that what the Vitiligo slider's
into
gonna
the
be?
planet.
What's that? What's there at the bottom?
you are
Yeah.
abandoned.
Where's the dong slider?
I can't wait to sculpt a custom character and then just cover him in a still suit and never see any of that customization again.
Yeah.
Stick to the shade.
I can't wait to be like, I'm gonna stream this game, and the first 2 hours of me streaming is just me making my character, and at the end it looks nothing like me for some reason.
The most dangerous planet in the universe.
No, Vitiligo is a skin condition.
Hundreds of other
Apparently that has a slider
in the
in this
vast
game?
online
Okay.
world.
Yeah, it's like when your skin is like
Or betray.
it's lost pigment in certain spots.
Form a wary alliance. In this case, a spit dart rifle and a
Vitiligo.
still suit for your help
Yeah.
taking down
Yeah,
territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive.
Yeah,
The deserter
BG3 had that too. A lot of games that have like deeper customization in the modern era have vitiligo as a
Prepare for
thing,
violence.
like there with like scars,
Your choice
birthmarks.
of weapons and abilities determines your strategy. Swordmasters lead the charge into battle, literally. Repel ranged attacks with a shield, and then take them
This
out
is Dune.
one by one.
When I,
I want to do the sand walk.
And kill
Unloading
from the shadows.
Let me
SMGs and
walk.
shields, baby.
Because the shields obviously they don't stop
On a
bullets.
Nothing of value is wasted.
The fast bullet
Mine,
pierces the
harvest,
shield.
and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the
Dune,
blood
but every
pit.
every combat encounters
Refine
that
the
scene
blood
from
you
Raiders of the
collected
Lost
from
Ark.
enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players. Lead
That's what
your
people are just gonna
group
make dicks
to
of
become a
things,
guild.
and they just sell
On
the dick
Arrakis,
towers to
a
everybody.
nameless prisoner can rise, construct an ornithopter, and take to the air.
But it'll be
The
like a
world is
brutalist
yours
dick,
to claim.
like it would appear in a
Yeah.
Denis Villeneuve movie.
I did a version of the sandworm like walk you're supposed to do over the desert to avoid, because in San Diego when I was out there a couple weeks back, the ocean in the summer is just filled with stingrays, like everywhere. You cannot walk out into the water without the threat. Like there's a stingray station at every beach, which is people just soaking their feet in hot water to get some of the swelling to go down. And the way that it's not a guarantee, but the way you're supposed to, there's a stingray walk, which is similar to sort of the sandworm walk, where you kind of like shuffle your feet forward. The idea is like a combination of vibration, or you might nudge it out of the way as opposed to just stepping on it with your foot, which is what then triggers the stingray to stab you. My brother was out with me, and he got stung and described it as,
and of course,
have you ever try to imagine what it'd be like if you were just in the middle of the ocean swimming, put your feet down, and you twisted your ankle as though you fell down the stairs. And that's how he described the pain of getting
But remember,
hit
to
by a
play
stingray.
politics, you need power. And on
My couch would never, you know? It's like...
Stingray Shuffle.
In the deep desert, beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players...
Yeah, I had that on VHS at some time. Super Bowl Shuffle.
Every spice lord has the potential.
People are saying they just wouldn't engage. You can't, basically, if you live in that area, you don't have a choice. Like, the nicest time of year to go in the water is just also when the stingrays are there. So it's just a risky take.
Desert power can awaken.
I'm so torn between this looks cool and it looks like there's so much bullshit busy work to do in this game.
What's an MMO?
Yeah, that's what chat was talking about. That it makes sense.
Shai Halut!
It's appropriately large. I like that.
Yeah.
Big. That was a great maker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much under the hood for me to be interested, but
Well,
someone will make some
you can't
wild
have
stuff.
a Dune game without the sandworms, and the sandworm summoning begins when Dune Awakening drops on PC early 2025.
I just don't want to go to the Dune universe
And now
be
here
like
is a reveal of a new game from Tarsier
just
Studios,
digging shit up
the
and turning
creators
it into
of Little
stairs.
Nightmares
Like
1 and
it's
2.
not really like what I'm here for.
All right, hey.
I don't know. I kind of want to do that, but
Patrick game approaches.
Nightmares and Nightmares 2. Is it just Little Nightmares
Great
3,
game.
which is made by it's a different team,
Nope.
so it has to be a
Yep.
different game. Yeah,
Little Nightmares 3 is being made, but by somebody else.
somebody else. Yeah. Okay.
That's how they stand up. Yeah.
Okay, we're still little. Okay, we're still little.
Yeah, I think they're following in the same sort of form, like visual style, which I'm fine with.
Okay.
It's incredible. The gameplay of these games is terribly mixed. They are mediocre platformer puzzle games, but the art style is so fucking strong.
Yeah, I enjoyed the gameplay of Little Nightmares, but it definitely, I think, like a lot of these horror structures that have like these running sequences and escape sequences, the more you have to repeat it, the more it loses its juice.
They're not fun. It's not fun to do it a second time.
So, I think it can fall victim to that a little bit. Reanimal.
Reanimal.
Okay.
That's a great name.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I really like those games. They're pretty fun. And they're usually like pretty short
That
too.
was
So it's like,
Reanimal, the next big
I
entry
highly
in the
recommend.
cozy game
They put out updates to Little
Now,
Nightmares
would you like
1
to
and 2, I
discover
believe,
the
for
secret
the next-gen
contents of
consoles,
Gamescom
and
receive cool
they look
rewards?
gorgeous.
Also on 2, you
Really.
can hold
Epi, the
hands with
robot
your little
on our
buddy.
website,
Very cute.
RPG Gamescom Epics. Prove your nerd know-how, solve tricky
Did Jeff go
puzzles,
home?
win prizes, gather trading cards, digital trading cards, and
We gotta
jump
go to the
from
VO
level
booth.
to level until the final boss spawns.
Yeah, chat
Scan the
mentioned
QR
that
code
like,
below
oh shoot,
and the adventure
I forgot offhand who this is, and they don't have a lower thirds
now
up,
in its
but like,
fourth year as an
yeah,
evolving
like I think Jeff is
open-world
kind of
adventure, today,
starting to move
Genshin
towards having
Impact
someone
is
else
unveiling more
on the
about
stage,
sixth
much more
Nation
present in
of
his
Islam,
productions,
which will
which
be
I think is
released
smart.
on August 28th. And we also have some news about when the game will be coming to Xbox.
Reanimal.
That's
Steam.
Genshin.
See, that's only news because games don't come to Xbox anymore. Oh yeah, we managed to pay these developers off to make an Xbox port. Is this Genshin? Is this just Genshin
this is
Impact?
Genshin Impact, yeah. I enjoyed that game for a while.
Yeah, I mean, that was one that, you know, Austin didn't talk much about in the podcast, but spent a lot of time playing Genshin Impact.
Yeah. It was fun. It did hit a classic like end game. Like, okay, now you've run through everything, so you have to have something to grind.
For the Lord of the Night.
And it's like just kind of like, I don't know. As every time they like released a new area, it felt like it got harder and harder to get the materials that you need to like draw characters. And I was like, you already fucking got the machines in there. At least I could earn the stuff in the game before.
There you go, Genshin Impact, and also coming to Xbox later this year, as we saw. All right, now it's time to head into the wilds of Monster
It's funny,
Hunter,
like,
which is
my entire
playable for
takeaway
fans
of
for the first time
Genshin Impact
here at Gamescom.
is that
Capcom has an incredible
if they just made a
booth.
single-player
Now,
Genshin
to
Impact
tell us more
that
and
like stripped
show
out
us more,
all of that
please
live
welcome
service
to
stuff,
the
I bet it
Gamescom
would be
ONL stage,
awesome,
Ryozo
and I would
Kishimoto
like it a
from
lot.
Capcom, Ryozo-san.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Monster Hunter!
はい、ドイツの皆様、配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。今日は、モンスターハンターワイルズの最新の映像を持ってきました。まずは、この、時間を作っていただきました。ジェフさん、本当にありがとうございます。
Janet, did you see the demo of this at Summer Games Fest?
Hello to all of my friends in
Wild?
Germany
No.
and to the millions watching around
I'm not a
the
Monster
globe.
Hunter person.
I'm really thankful that Jeff
Yeah,
has
Worlds
invited
is,
me to
like,
the
kinda
opening
what
night live stage so I can share
Converted
a new
me.
Monster
I really
Hunter
liked it, and
Wilds
Wilds
with everyone.
looked fantastic from the bit that
今
I
日のです
saw.
ね、今回ですね、ゲームズコンでは、初のプレイアブル出展も行っています。今後ですね、世界の、いろんな様々な
I
地
haven't
域
been
で、
following
この
it
よう
too
なプレイア
closely,
ブ
but
ル
you
の出
know
展も、考えて
if
いき
any
ま
of
す
the
ので、そ
like
ちらも期
movement
待
stuff
して
they
い
put
ただ
in
けたらと思い
Rise
ます。
has like made it
それでは
over?
最新の映像をご覧ください。
I don't know specifically on what like what stuff is in Rise, but like they've made. There's way more traversal stuff. I do like because Rise has kind of like a grappling hook, right?
Yeah, more or less. You could categorize it as a grappling hook. It's like very limited use given that movement and placement is very important to these games. So, but it is like you can fling yourself in certain.
Is this the lull of Barina Floret?
I mean, one thing that the game does have that I'm very is they make picking up you can pick up materials while you're on a mount. Like
nice, yeah.
So, like, you don't have to always like get off, grab your shit. Like a lot of the monotony is part of Monster Hunter, but it's just like the evolution of Dark Souls. Like there's good tension and bad tension. And holy shit, this enemy design is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like spiders, so you know,
Sure.
But maybe I'd like to fuck up a spider.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was really wild looking.
Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
There's probably a dragon in there.
From the look of it,
I wouldn't go out in that
that
shit.
must be this region's apex predator.
Yeah, there you go.
Guild permission granted.
That's a fucking dragon.
Understood.
Jesus.
Cado, it seems like the stream is hitching. I'm not sure if that's on your end or Twitch's end. Something to know.
For you? Or was somebody saying?
No, like I mean, like the actual like Twitch stream that people are watching. Maybe it cleaned itself up. It was hitching for a bit there.
Yeah, Trish says it's fine now,
Yeah,
but was maybe a little bit earlier. There's just too much onboarding for Monster Hunter for me, where it's like if you get a friend to explain to you for like 6 hours, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just
So that's what made the last game so much fun. Is we all, like Austin and I, got into it together. Like I had a bunch of friends that said, "Fuck it, we're getting into Monster Hunter now." So there's a lot of us sharing tips with one another about how to play in a way that didn't feel like I was just behind the 8 ball. You know.
Yeah.
I guess. Wait, does Square Enix own Naraka Blade Point now?
No, I think they're doing a bunch of ever since Amazon essentially like kind of pseudo bought the rights to Tomb Raider, right? Like they have an animated series coming to Netflix. They have a live action series in the works. Also, Naraka is so fucking popular. Like that game is
good. I'm surprised it didn't pick up much. I feel like it didn't pick up as much here in like the States at least. But like when I played the beta before it like opened up, I really enjoyed the game. Like the game was sick.
They made a switch to free to play some while back, and that was where it went from popular to mega popular.
Mega popular, yeah.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Escort reactor core and upgrade
All Terry all the time.
A new heavy gear?
Is this Mecha Break? I think this is Mecha Break, which I've wanted to try.
All of 3 people in the chat understand Rob's reference to heavy gear. Is that the new game like from Mech Warrior folks?
Yeah. It was cool.
Like, but I think Activision also published it.
They're really cool. Yep.
They had this had like a beta recently or something, and I missed it, but it seemed neat.
Is this the game that all the chuds really like though, because you can make your characters super hot?
Is it?
The person inside the mech?
I mean, these robots are hot as hell. Look, I don't care. Look, the PC woke police might not like these sexy robots, but I do.
Look at Mecha Break, the multiplayer mech game. Okay, next we have something.
I'm a Virtual On stan. I remember Virtual On. That shit ruled.
Game that we all played about a decade ago when it was first released in 2014. Well, tonight we are revealing Monument Valley 3 coming later this year from Us 2 in London and Netflix games. I played this. It is an absolutely beautiful, stunning game, and we've got your.
These games are great.
Right?
I never finished the second one, but I adored the first one.
As featured on House of Cards, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are saying Mecha Break can be described as caked up. That's just the last thing I'm gonna say on that.
Caked up.
Caked up. Are mobile games back? Netflix really wants them to be, I think.
Yeah, I feel like what we're seeing with Netflix games almost feels like what we saw with Apple Arcade, but less like, in a non-mean way, less exciting. And not just because like of the titles, but they have just like a smaller library. A good amount of their stuff is ports. So I feel like well, Apple Arcade at least like came out the gate being like, we're kind of tastemakers, and now they've kind of gone back to like, we're more like remakers, but hey, it's still fun. So yeah, there's some great games on Netflix games, but I just feel like it doesn't have much of a buzz.
I will. How long they remain interested is the thing that I remain deeply skeptical about. Apple Arcade.
Monument Valley 3 drops exclusively.
The biggest thing they do
Netflix
now, like it's great
10th,
for me with kids, is they take
First
lots of
released
popular
in
games from the App Store and strip out the microtransactions, and then just make it so there's nothing to purchase and there are no ads. And so it's not the most original stuff. It's not even the best stuff. But
Civilization 7
my oldest can
like
here, hit the arcade tab. You can download anything, and I will feel safe about you downloading it.
Yeah.
It's not a ringing endorsement for Apple Arcade. It's not like all that original anymore, but they've fallen into a weird bracket with me.
Thank you, Shocks. Thank you, Gamescom. It's hard to believe
So is Ed B
it's been
telling this
almost
one?
8 years since Firaxis
Creative
released our
director?
last Civilization game.
That's
So
interesting.
we're incredibly honored to be here tonight at Gamescom.
Did you play
talking
a
about
bunch of 6, Rob?
Civilization 7.
I did. I
Civ
didn't
7.
love it. It borrowed a lot of stuff I liked from Endless Legend, but it just didn't
Civ
quite
7 is
click for
by
me.
far the biggest, most ambitious game Firaxis has ever made. Everything from its new gameplay features to its gorgeous new art
more
style
ambitious
is
than
designed to immerse you in
Game
your
of the Year
own journey
of
through
2023.
Please
Midnight
join
Suns.
us after Opening Night Live on the Firaxis Game Twitch channel.
That was
23,
real
22?
ambition.
Official gameplay
That was real
showcase,
ambition.
where we'll deep dive into what's new
What year
in
did
Civ
that
7
game come
and finally
out?
reveal our
I think it was
new
23.
in-game narrator.
Okay.
On
Was it
behalf
22?
of the team at
Maybe
Firaxis,
Are we 2 years
who've
out
worked so
from
hard on this game,
Marvel's
I'm
Midnight
so excited
Suns?
to finally give the world its first look.
Yeah, we are.
At Sid
But
Meier's
barely.
Civilization
It came out at the
7.
end of 2022.
Please enjoy.
Civilization was a game that was created during a time when we were just discovering what games.
Oh, I miss.
there was
Bring back my
FMV?
FMV advisors. Bring back my FMV advisors.
Game and make it fun.
Boom, boom, boom.
I played the most of 5, I think.
Are we doing
of
eerie
all
slow
the
piano
Civs.
for a Civ reveal?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
As long as it's not a pop song that's been slowed down, I think we're okay.
This is very opening of the Expanse. It is pretty.
Rob, did you find that the last one, what didn't work for you was, like, they played it too conservative? They tried things that didn't work. That
And even kind of the opposite. Like, they made it, I think they made it a much more detail-oriented game where, so you take the famous, like, Sid Meier maxim, right? Like, a game is a series of interesting decisions. And they kind of tried to get Civ 6 to this place where the location where everything was placed started to matter so much that, like, really optimizing a city and how you developed it became a really involved process. And in Endless Legend, which kind of, like, built the system that they were kind of cribbing from, that worked out pretty well. With a Civ game, it kind of, for me, it lost some of its snappiness, and it became kind of labored to play, where it's like, this is the funny thing.
We've been asking ourselves.
Classic Civ, you don't have to think that hard. It was the ultimate, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do like 500 turns.
Yeah. Fucking people passing a laptop around in like a college dorm is how I played Civ 5. Hot seat, just we're doing other shit, but here, take your
Rev
turn.
8. This is the car from Jack 3. Like,
Hey,
this is just
Starfield
that
finally
Dune buggy
added
from Jack 3.
something that should have been there when the game was launched. It's genuinely shocking this game launched without an ability to get from point A to point B without just fucking...
God gave you feet for a reason, Patrick.
God. Managing that stamina meter, how fun was that?
Velocity at unsafe levels.
Yeah, that's Jack 3. Like, it's literally the same car.
Has landed.
I mean, probably controls better. It'd be hard to control worse. The vehicle movement in that game is not good. Yeah, Jack is back. That's what I keep saying. I've been saying that for 10 years. Shattered space.
September is so busy. I
There's
want to
two
give
bits
this
of
game a
Starfield
chance and
news for
revisit
you,
it,
and
but
a
I can't.
confirmation of the
That's
expansion Shattered Space that is coming out on September 30th. Now it's time for an exclusive update on Marvel Rivals, the upcoming hero shooter from NetEase Games and Marvel Games. Tonight at ONL, we're revealing 2 new heroes who are joining the game with a first look at their gameplay.
I sincerely doubt they're new.
Among the stars, Wakanda found a new home and a new hope. The source of vibranium, the foundation
All right.
of the empire.
That's pretty sick looking spaceship design.
Snap out of it, Bucky.
No. There's the classic Cap and Bucky repartee.
Yeah.
Stick around. Armed and dangerous.
You get it because he has a metal arm and a gun.
Just his Marvel Snap reference. It says snap out of it.
I understood that reference.
I can do this all day.
Some of the impressions out of the beta were pretty positive. You know, not my style of game, but
Yeah, same.
Shit, Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be in this one.
Fuck.
Jesus. Ignite the battle.
Well, I'm sure everyone who played the beta wanted to know Marvel Rivals will launch on December 6th, 2024. Now, Gamescom always strives to help the environment, and the event runs on 100% renewable energy and is climate friendly thanks to ongoing measures to reduce CO2 emissions. Exhibitors participate in the Gamescom Goes Green initiative by reusing their booth builds or avoiding single-use material. And yes, fans are planting more and more trees in the Gamescom forest. The forest has been growing since 2020.
That's cute.
That sounds sinister as hell.
It sounds a little scary.
A forest?
It just sounds a little scary.
In Germany? Scary.
Like getting, well, just the idea of like they go into the Gamescom forest and they never come out. You know, it's like I don't know.
Celebrates an organization in the global game
If you have the
industry
VIP pass, Janet, then you're allowed to leave. Anything below that, you enter the forest and you're on your own.
Lisa Buck with Playing
No.
for the Planet.
Like who set up these sticks in the Gamescom forest? You know, it's like I don't know.
Begging people to go back into Gamescom vault and find my children.
Thank you for having me again.
Well, it is our absolute pleasure.
It is cute,
Lisa,
though.
And in case some people
This art is
don't
very
know, I need
cute.
a quick refresher.
They
Lisa
do this every
represents
year. I remember
Playing
this
for the
happening
Planet,
last year
an
as well,
alliance
where
of
they do
gaming
like a climate
organizations
minute.
committed to taking climate action under the
And I can't tell if
official
this
umbrella of the
is-
United Nations. So how
Look,
are things
until they
with
bring
No,
Ben
what-
Abraham out on
going
stage
great,
to
thank
tell
you.
us if this is
With
real or fake,
3.3
I don't know
billion
what
people
to.
around the world playing video games. We encourage everyone to
The
make a
art in the
difference
background reminds me of
wherever
Machikoro,
Absolutely,
the board game.
and 3.3
It's a really good
billion
game.
players is so much. So do you have any tips for our players on supporting this great initiative?
Yes, definitely. It's as easy as remembering to set up energy saving modes to avoid unnecessary energy consumption.
Well, I regret. I think
I
I have my
would
PC
love-
set to
Electricity
performance
services at
mode.
home to reduce your carbon footprint. Everything will make a difference.
Absolutely, every bit helps. Those are great tips, and I.
But how am I
already
supposed to
apply
do
some of
ray
those myself,
tracing
and I hope a
if
lot
it's
more
on
people
energy
will.
savings
But
mode?
now let's celebrate. Some
I
of the
don't.
amazing work
I will say I do
already
not
done
think it
by
is
gamers.
awesome that people are like you should use
Yes,
eco
that
mode
would be
for
happy
more
to do
things.
that.
Like,
Anyone can set
and then the mode
ambitious
sucks,
decarbonization
and so
targets,
immediately just
but
building the
delivering on that
association
goal
of like,
and turning it into
you know what green
emission
policies mean?
reductions
Things are just gonna be shit.
demands a clear and actionable plan as well as collaboration. And this year's winner has proven that it's possible to deliver ambition with execution across the board.
All
And
right.
this year's winner of the Gamescom Sustainability Award is Tencent Games. And here to accept the award is Brand Irvine, the vice chairman of Tencent Games.
Thank you. First of all, let me say on behalf of Tencent Games how honored we are to receive this award. Tencent Games encompasses a lot of things. Everything from in-house studios like Timmy, global studios like Shark Mob, to our global publishing arm, Level Infinite. What they all share is a commitment to operating our business in a sustainable way. We are committed to carbon neutrality by 2030. And really want to thank all of our studios, all of our partners, but most of all
You
of
just
our
gotta
players.
commit to
Support
something?
is
Like give a
essential
soft promise and
to
you get an
helping us
award?
Drive our efforts to have positive change within the industry. Thanks again, and back to the games.
Congratulations.
So wait, why did they
Tencent
get
and
this
Brent
award?
Irvin.
What'd they do?
It's not clear.
But that is not our only award. Everyone here and at home can vote for their
That
favorite
fucking
games playable at
Sailor Moon
Gamescom
meme.
in this year's
My work here
Gamescom
is done.
Awards.
But you
can
didn't
visit
do
Gamescom now
anything.
to help decide the winners. Voting will
Such a good
only be
meme.
open until Thursday, August 22nd at 2 p.m. And the awards will then be celebrated this Friday at 2 p.m. at Gamescom Studio. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Shocks. You're doing a great job tonight. All right. We got something really special for you.
Oh, the
Please
chemistry
welcome
is off the
Deadpool
charts
director,
between
creator
those
of
two.
Love, Death,
Stop
and Robots, and the co-founder
Stop it. Like,
of Blur
come on.
Studio, Tim
Too
Miller.
Oh my
much.
god.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh yeah, can Patrick
Studio
can
has been making
commit to reducing
cinematics
emissions
for
by
over
100%?
years now. That means classics like
I
Star
am
Wars,
committed to looking
Warhammer, Call of
into
Duty,
seeing how
and
energy
dozens
mode
and
performs on my
we
machine
do
by
this because
2030.
we fucking
Thanks,
love
everyone.
video games. And every time a trailer comes online, we see hundreds and hundreds of comments from the fans, like, why don't we see a movie like this? Or why can't we have a series like this? And we could not agree more, which is why we are so excited to share this series with you. 15 original episodes created in collaboration with Amazon Studios and the publishers and developers of some of the world's greatest games. I'm talking new titles, existing games, indies, and classics. So we've been working on this show for 3 years. I get a little upset, choked up, sorry. I cry a lot. Sorry.
Okay.
That's masculinity. Give that man an award.
All right. We've been working on it for 3 years, and I'm very emotional because I'm so excited. And it's finally
We found
time.
Games Dan
so
Campbell.
Please enjoy the world premiere teaser of Secret Level.
Chad, he said fuck and he cried. Yeah, the duality of it all.
It is our love letter to games. And you can watch the series on Amazon Prime Video on December 10th. Not too far now. So enjoy. Thank you.
Cool. Well, I hope it looks good, because that was neat.
It's time. This world has waited for your
Hmm.
arrival.
Okay.
I've heard
I do
Love,
love
Death, and Robots is very good.
It's so good. I have not caught up, but it's awesome. I watched like the first season. It was great.
Because you are the chosen. All those moments. It's a new adventure.
That Mega Man?
I think that was Mega Man.
Just for you.
Is it an anthology series like set in different game universes?
It seems.
I think so.
They're all like sort
But
of
the thing
short.
that I worry about, like with these anthologies, is that so often it's like, oh, it's separate ideas that maybe have like a connected through line theme.
Yeah.
But so often instead of just being like connected through line themes, they're like, and then it all comes together. I'm like, no, it doesn't all come together. They're separate things. Like that was my, besides the fact that I just genuinely didn't think it was good. Like season 1 of
Hey.
What If on Marvel, they like had to tie it all to the end.
Armored Core is in this?
Yeah, what the? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that fucking mech.
Spelunky
Pat,
is in
Pat
this?
bursts into tears now.
Yeah, Tifu's in there too. There's a lot of.
It's a love
in
letter
there.
to games. I understand now.
Yeah, I think it seems really cool of an idea at least. Like it's interesting.
I'll say this: you don't pick something like Spelunky because what we need to do is convince the the wider world they need to tune in. We're only picking brands and properties to get the eyeballs. So that I find that kind of interesting and encouraging.
Yeah, I'll be curious the runtime on that too, because like the thing that was cool about Love, Death, and Robots is that the episodes are very, very short. They're like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Versus, I'm guessing these are gonna be at least like a half hour, but I don't know.
Yeah, no idea.
Do you love an Age of Mythology?
Play it day one with Game Pass.
But which tier of Game Pass now?
The tower is
point.
the only sanctuary we have left. Together, we can give our people the hope we need to survive.
Side-scrolling beat 'em up?
Yeah.
Wait, the New Age of Mythology uses AI art? Or is that...
wow.
Careful. I feel like half the time that gets said, I don't know what people mean. I just want to be. I'm not saying it's not true.
Yeah, I know.
That word is losing some meaning with how quickly it gets tossed around. So I don't want to just like throw that grenade into the chat without feeling good about it.
The balance of the world. The Alsara Guard is a tempest of disorder, sowing chaos wherever it roams. But we are honed to strike at their very core. Havoc has cutting-edge technology, but is built on exploitation and suffering.
Good thing the bad guys are red.
United, we will plunge into the chaos to find a spark of peace. We are GTI. No one gets left behind.
Like Delta Force, but then it's like G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
Delta Force is old school, right? Like that's like a 90s shooter series.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
the No Logic shooter series.
It's like Rainbow Six, like original
with its
Red
authentic
Storm.
rendition of 15th century Bohemia as an action role-playing game.
I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage war, not parley.
Everything all right, eh?
We need more people. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Will you help us, Henry?
Yeah, Buzz!
Was the first one also a first-person game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real kludgy, vaguely compelling combat where it was like lots happening, easy to fuck up, felt real bad.
The ARPG Zen Zone Zero was released from Hoyoverse, and now we've got the debut of a brand new area of new Eridu. Check it out.
Zen Zone Zero. 2 Hoyo games.
I mean, it's the Hoyoverse. Like, if it's a verse,
yeah,
we need options. It's too bad because very frequently I get lulled in by their trailers. They're like, that looks like that could be fun. And then I remember that they're live service games and go, well, I don't want 1,000 hours. I want like 65.
Yeah, it's a gotcha. It's Hoyoverse. They're all gotchas.
Mm-hmm. They got you with a gotcha. That's the whole point.
You wouldn't say these cops are bastards, would you?
came had tan skin and wielded 2 swords, one black and one white.
Wow,
They slashed
so
directly at the general's head.
Almost
Once they're
like
hot,
General
Rob,
Fei
all
Shao.
bets are off.
General Fei Shao? I know her well. You do? I know all
Are we
her
back in
feats on the
Genshin again?
battlefield by heart, such as
I thought we already did
General
Genshin.
Fei Shao fought her way in
Yeah, but
and
that was
out of
Genshin
enemy
on
ranks
Xbox.
7
The
times.
thing that
With a single
Is it a
strike,
different
she
one?
knocked down 100 enemies.
Star Rail?
Star Rail, the other one. Star Rail's the
10,000. You're exaggerating. My mom
that's the
told
most
me
recent
that
one, right?
This is what my online friends found.
No,
at the
Star Rail
scene.
was before Genshin, I believe. Or is there a newer one of that series? Because they were on like a third
Rushing
Star
forward
Rail or
like
something.
lightning, General Fei Shao shouted among the ruins.
Are you my master?
Yeah,
keep
ZZZ
track,
is
man.
the most recent.
Nonsense. Nonsense. I have even more impressive stories.
Little girl, do you know how to get to the seat of divine foresight?
It just keeps going.
Oh, Honkai Impact Genshin Star Rail ZZZ. Okay. I was
Now
thinking
say
of
that 5 times fast.
Honkai
Cado.
Impact.
There's a fun little tease, and that was a new look at the
How did
space
that get
fantasy
more
of Honkai
applause
Star
than
Rail
Borderlands
and
4? I don't know what
Fei
to do with
Shao,
this
a female
information.
general known for her prowess in martial arts.
Maybe it's just a leveling
Okay,
issue.
now we're
We have
heading
no
to
way
the
of knowing.
Arkhamverse for Batman
guess so.
Arkham Shadow. It arrives later this year and is a completely new Arkham story exclusive to MetaQuest 3. I played a demo of this, and I have to say the team, Camouflage, has done an incredible job bringing the world and combat into VR. And here,
Kind of feel
is
bad
your
for the
first
team
look
to
at
some
the actual
degree.
gameplay,
Like,
a
they didn't
gameplay
make the
trailer
bad
for
Suicide
Batman
Squad game.
Arkham Shadow.
But it's just like it feels like the Arkham series only exists in the VR space now, right?
Yeah.
Well, the last 2 install. Well, was the last game? Yeah, the last one was a VR game, right, for PlayStation VR,
Right.
I have to stop it.
which is pretty fun. I liked
Even
it.
if it consumes me.
The corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry?
Miss Kevin Conroy so much, man.
Did he do the voice for this, or is this an imitation?
I think it's an impression. He died a couple years ago, right?
We're still getting performances from him.
Could be anywhere.
We're in like the home stretch of what he was able to record.
Right.
So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials.
I don't know. All those people look like they might have it coming, Batman. That's like the thing at the end of the Robert Pattinson Batman where it's like, through the Riddler's actions, they reveal the rot that's consumed Gotham, and it's like,
Something big's going down tonight.
I think Riddler sorted this shit out.
We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back!
Yeah, that's not Conroy.
I can bring the Rat King to you.
Oh,
Sure.
Cool.
Batman's gonna meet the Rat King in VR? Fucking A.
Rob, how much of that new animated series you watch? Cape Crusader.
Gotten only a couple episodes so far.
Well, that trailer
We're-
was buzzing, and the whole city is buzzing during this week of
Watching-
games.
we're going through it
and
slowly.
this weekend, the heart of our
It's good.
beloved
I quite
gaming
liked it.
metropolis, Cologne, will transform into the vibrant Gamescom
Sometimes one
City
yearns for
Festival.
more animation,
there will
though.
Be great music on 3 stages.
It kinda
in the
looks-
city
it
center
looks
of
a little
Cologne
cheap. I
on
agree.
both days with another 100,000 guests.
The strongest
The sheer
part
number
of
of times
If you haven't
characters
been there
don't
yet,
move
you
at all,
should
and it's just
definitely
eyes
go
and
and
faces
check it out.
moving is
That
like,
is what's
man.
happening in Cologne, and also people
Well, not
from
my
other
animated series.
countries
I know. know, as the show goes along, you also be like, wow, this show is a lot of action,
and I have good
it's
news.
not.
Gamescom is
It doesn't look
getting
good.
other content.
Maybe we should go back to the parts where they don't move much when they talk. But like the new origin stories for the villains, how they portray Batman, the art
the conceptual stuff rules.
Harvey Dent,
Like,
it's all great. Batman can't get from one side of the city to the other because all he's got is his hot rod car and no fancy way of getting around. It's great.
To find out all about the games, the stage shows, cosplay, and much more.
When is the States going to get their
Ticket shop is
own
already open,
Gamescom?
or you can also tune
Look at all
in
these
for
other
an
places
online
that get a
show, Prime
Gamescom.
Time
Why don't
on
we have
October
one?
17th.
You would need like one big. I mean, I just
who
don't
is ready for
know.
another world
The problem is that we have so
premiere?
many regional conventions at this point.
Announced last year at ONL, here is a new look at Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, so we're getting both of these in the same show?
Yep. The verses.
Come on now. Come on now. What are we doing
Everyone's
here?
just kind of passing around IP, you know, it's a... Who's to say what is anything? Okay. But is it like co-op then, proper? Because I know they had like... You walked with the little buddy, but it wasn't co-op. Like Little Nightmares 2. Seems a lot more like... action, like you're doing stuff. I mean, you do stuff in the other Nightmares games. But this feels a little bit more like you have... and a little bit more authority to manipulate things.
Yeah, I'm with you. They're definitely putting a focus on this trailer.
Yeah.
Much more
Like, they're
on what are the
emphasizing what you're
players
doing,
doing.
yeah. Mhm. Versus the atmosphere and the monsters. Oh, one thing I never rocked with though with Little Nightmares was the lore. Maybe I'm just dumb, like I'm willing to say that, but I didn't know what they were trying to say. They were like, oh, and then the TV. I'm like, what is this story? I don't understand.
TV look cool, Janet. TV looks
yeah, that's
scary.
right.
Everything else.
Ooh.
Firewatch?
Panic. Don't. So
Yeah.
Panic are the publishers of Firewatch.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, fella.
Sad monster? With kid? Oh, that just. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Come on. Come
Yeah.
on.
Let's go. Yes, and we're friends. We're hanging out. We're walking together. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yes, and there's more of them. Look at them. Not gonna lie,
Oh,
you're
they're
not
gonna-
moving as smoothly as I'd
Thing's
like,
gonna get
but
swamps of sorrow. That thing is.
Yeah, when some sort of illness.
We're pushing the payload.
plaguing the
Let's
world.
go.
Look at there's a train.
Screaming
Also,
at my
the
cute
hoodie
animal
feels
friends to
very,
get on the fucking cart.
What's the why am I blanking on this? The hoodie's very like cocoa coated.
Oh yeah.
Like the kind of color block with the thing. Herdling, yeah, I want to herd little buddies.
That looks
Yep.
great.
Hell yeah.
Well, I didn't like
Yeah.
that noise
Yep.
at the end. That sounds like a bad,
sure.
a bad thing.
It's just part of the herd.
Mm.
Yeah, they're buddies. Everyone's friends, and no one
Maybe
gets
it's just
hurt.
maybe it's
And
maybe
no
it's
one
not a
gets
tension
hurt.
game.
Beautiful
Yeah.
game, hurdling from Panic and Okamotive, and I'm so glad we could share that with you tonight. All right, Gamescom, we have a special guest joining us next. I grew up playing his games, and many of you did too. Titles like Populous, Dungeon Keeper, Magic Carpet, Theme Park.
Oh
Yeah.
no, right.
Tonight, he's
NFTs.
here.
This is not going to go
It's a
over well.
brand new game, which he's
NFTs.
secretly been working on for the past 3 years. Please join me, Gamescom, in welcoming to ONL, Peter Molyneux.
Wait, isn't Albion
Gamers
the
need a
name of the
monorail.
world? Isn't Albion the name of the world from Fable?
He's back.
What an incredible honor it is to be here on the stage with Jeff.
Yes, Peter.
He's amazing.
I'm
side
friends.
So fun.
Who I'm
And so
friends
a couple months
with.
ago, you and I had lunch.
We
in
talk a
London. I was like,
lot.
what are you working on? You're like, well, I've actually been
Somehow
working on a
Molyneux
game for a
returned. That's
number of
very
years.
funny.
You've kept very quiet about it. You really wanted to let the game speak for itself. But
Dead
tell us about
sea.
Masters of Albion.
Right, so after messing around on mobile, what the hell was I doing? I thought to myself, I need to come home. I need to come home to PC and console. So I've looked at Dungeon Keeper.
Peter Molyneux is begging his wife to take him back on stage.
Explore further with Dungeon Keeper. I've done the same with Black and White. I've taken things from Black
Rob,
and
it's
White.
just like Ocean's
I've
11.
done the same with Fable. And this is what I'm showing
I knew what I was doing. I didn't. Shut up.
You funded this project yourself. You put
Love to drop a reference to a podcast that won't be out for
I think my
another
first
week.
realization is
Look,
I needed to bring the old
If anyone that misses these Ocean 11 references, it just tells me you need to watch Ocean 11 more, which, like, lucky you, because great movie. Good time.
I'm not sure I've seen a single one.
What?
Oh my god, Patrick.
Are you
Come on.
serious?
I just feel like, you know, extend a hand across the cultural divide and watch Ocean's 11.
I'm not against. I have no good defense. Just don't think I have.
We're a team of
Oh my god, you've never stayed at a hotel and turned the TV on? That's crazy. It's maybe you were watching God, what's the other thing I watch a bunch? The Shark Tank? What about hotel? Yeah. Shark Tank and Ocean's always playing. Sometimes those days, yep, that gets thrown in the
Well, it's kind of
rotation
similar
room.
because like Shark Tank is like hosted by people that Danny Ocean and his friends would rob. So
yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
By day, you're tasked with building the town up, gaining resources, and earning money.
You know, well, I mean, watching all the Ocean's 11 could just lead into the show that Rob and I never did of watching all the Mission Impossible films.
You can design
God.
anything. The food that people eat, the clothes they wear, the weapons they use.
I do like designing food.
Peter Molyneux is back, baby.
Though I will
Weird
say,
little town manager.
these sandwiches don't look great. It's giving like those Pokemon sandwiches from that game that was really bad.
Yeah, he's an old Englishman. He doesn't know what good food is. Don't worry about it.
They can help out.
Yeah, get some consultants on it. I don't know.
The best description
hand
I've
is
seen of
a
French
little
cuisine
scary.
is like they all still eat like the Blitz is going on.
Oh my god.
And I think that is the vibe there a little bit.
No, the sandwiches
What
just
about this
weren't as
delicious
good, nearly as good as
sandwich?
the curry. Yeah, and Pokemon.
You were saying it's the black
Okay.
and white. Yes, it is.
Now my town
Please,
needs
please,
defending
please let
against
there
the
be a big
horrors of
creature. You
Albion.
gotta.
And this is my hero's time to shine. You don't have to play in God mode. At any point, you can possess a character and play in third person.
Okay, so
My
like
hero is now under my complete control.
that game where we ruined that town.
Manor Lords.
Manor Lords.
Yeah.
We led our armies to victory.
My hero's getting overwhelmed. Let's switch back to God mode and unleash some real power.
Why does the hand look weirdly flat?
There's just like a lot going on here. I don't know.
We survived the night. Now, let's design a better weapon for my hero. You can be as silly as you want, but bread swords just won't cut it.
Jesus.
It's
This
just a
is
simple
just
test, you
glimpse
know?
of Masters of Albion, an open world God game full of combat, choices, mystery, and story. It's available to wishlist on Steam now.
All that's missing is a Kickstarter that misses the goal by like a little bit.
Here to have fun. Player has been eliminated.
So Fall Guys, but Squid Games.
Yeah.
Squid Guys.
It's less true now, but
Incredible.
Squid Games formats are so popular on Roblox and those other places. It's less
yeah.
dominant now. I mean, it's everywhere.
And they just had the it was on Netflix. Wasn't the show on Netflix too? Like the
They did
real
do a
life
reality show,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, the
And the
reality
second
show
season
one, yeah.
comes out at the end of the year.
I don't think I've ever seen a property get torment nexused as hard as Squid Game did.
Yeah. Carl in the chat says, "This
fucking
justify me not
awesome.
watching the show." No, you have to watch this. The show is so good.
The show
I
is
love that show.
yeah,
It is
the show's
incredible.
legitimately great.
Don't let that justify you not watching it. Like, it is literally so good. Like,
David Cage.
it's like stupid, nasty good. Like, no, you gotta watch it. Like, it's really good.
Countless times.
There's no universe where you watch it and you're like, I didn't need to watch this. Like, that's not gonna happen. I'm so confident. Like, it is such an easy wreck. Oh my god, it's like up there with Severance. Like, it's just like, yeah, this is incredible. Like, are you joking?
Yeah, it's the most everything that has been based on it doesn't touch the actual point of the show thing that exists right now, you know?
Yeah, it's been very, like, aesthetic, you know? It's like, oh, like, we're playing games. It's like, well, that's not really, like, with the juice of the show. It's not like, wow, I love watching people play this game. It's like, oh, it's so good. So good.
Sorry, what?
It is such a, like, I will lose sleep finishing it.
Yeah, there's like a Star Wars fantasy World War I.
Are you just pulling the souls out of people? Is this churches? Dwarves?
My journey
Love that band.
to step into the unknown.
Oh, right. Okay. Unknown Nine
Unknown
Awakening.
Nine Awakening.
Yeah. Every time they say that name,
Ooh, Aviator.
I
Weister
awaken a
pack.
little inside.
Packs look great. I love their names.
Infiltrate the target area and get what's in that safe. The items are valuable, but you must extract alive. We're under attack! They're up to the team! We're ready to abort mission! Abort mission!
Arena Breakout Infinite.
Oh, you just made that.
I do think every game should have. I do think every game should have like their name on the screen somewhere, even if it's tiny.
Yeah, smart.
I appreciate that they have that in the
oh,
upper
new
and
Tarkov
left.
stuff?
Right.
Also, like,
Which is what
I
this
hate.
is, right? Extraction shooter?
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, I mean, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the extraction shooter, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all remember Marauders?
Yeah.
That was neat.
It's still early access, right? Like, it's still
I
going.
think so.
But the problem with these
Do we
things
think
is
we're
sometimes
getting
the
a
moment
marathon?
arrives and then it passes.
I don't think so.
Right. Oh my god, Brink. That's a name I haven't heard in ages. I like to bring two,
Arena
Gundado.
Breakout Infinite is now available in early access with the full release coming at the
The
end
movement
of the
stuff
year.
was fun.
right?
Now, over the
Yeah.
years, Blizzard
they
has
made-
been
they
a
made
big
good
part
games.
of Gamescom history, and this week we are thrilled to welcome them back for the first time since 2019. And to tell us more, here is the president of Blizzard, Johanna Ferris.
So we had a few years.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome
Nice
to
pants.
Gamescom.
I like her pants. I
Thank you
know,
so much
but
for
literally.
having us. On behalf of Blizzard, this
The
is
double
such
pockets.
a massive
Very
moment,
cool.
but it's such a special
The tapered
time to be
leg,
sharing
yeah.
it here with everyone at Gamescom, and we're just really honored and grateful to be here.
Well, we're very glad to have you guys back, and I know you got a big booth with Xbox.
She
right?
starts
We do,
producing
yes,
new
and
games
come on
from
by
the
if
pockets.
you're here all week long. We're proud of it, but it's also
Pulling
a
out
continually
different
big
physical
moment for
collector's
Warcraft.
editions.
We have celebrations and anniversaries galore.
Yeah, Chad, exactly. Anime
across
pants. Anime pants are the best
Hearthstone,
pants.
Rumble,
They look cool.
and
They're
of course,
comfortable.
a very
You often
big
have lots of
milestone
storage
for World of
opportunities.
Warcraft
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Yes, speaking of World of Warcraft, the War
If
Within.
this represents
its
the
global
vibe
launch
shift
is
at
coming
the
up very
Blizzard
soon.
at Blizzard's culture, I mean,
Yes,
who am
it
I to
is,
argue
and
with
we're
this?
just days away from the global launch of The War Within. August 26th.
Oh,
it's
that's why
go
I've been
time for
seeing
that, and in
people on
2
my
days,
timeline
we'll
playing
actually
World of
open up
Warcraft
early
again.
access for players, so we're psyched about it. Come on in and join. And I just want to say it's masterful work from the team. The World Soul Saga opens up such ambitious creative territory for us, arguably some of the most ambitious we've ever seen since WoW initially released 20 years ago. And we can't wait to embark on it and share it with players.
Yeah, it's very exciting that this month is time for that. But I know this is, you said, there's so many Warcraft anniversaries, Blizzard anniversaries, Warcraft anniversaries. How can players be a part of this?
Yeah, there's a ton of ways we're going to be able to celebrate, so we definitely
log
hope that you
in, see
join
what's
us.
going on,
There
have
will be
fun.
in-game events that commence in October, so there will be more details on that, but players will be able to earn really cool in-game rewards, and we'll be finding some creative ways to celebrate the history of Azeroth together. And also be on the lookout for our very first Warcraft Direct, where the team will share more in the coming months on all the things going on for the Warcraft universe.
Okay, well, that's exciting. Now, I was wondering about, all the other Blizzard teams, are they going to get in and celebrate these anniversaries too?
They are. There will be some nice surprises
Those who are
along
left
the way,
will
but I
have
do
a
want to
very
shout out
merry
tonight to the
anniversary.
Overwatch 2 team.
Oh my god.
They've been doing some amazing work to show their honoring of World of Warcraft and the legacy that it brings. There'll be a new collab in
Is this
September.
30 years
We
of
wanted to share
World of
tonight with
Warcraft
all of
or
you a sneak
Warcraft,
peek
the
of
franchise?
Warcraft.
We're not that old.
Widowmaker.
Yeah,
And
come on
she's
now.
going
Come
to
on now,
be
Cado.
for the Horde.
I don't know about time.
Warcraft 1 came out in the, what, 1994? Was that Warcraft 2?
That's fantastic.
WoW is
now let's
20
get
years
to another
old.
franchise that
30 years
has
ago.
a big year.
Well,
Diablo.
then why isn't there a new
yes.
Warcraft
All
game
eyes
coming
on
out?
October 8th. Yes. We are
They
super
just have to do a
excited
remake of
for the
Warcraft
Vessel of
2.
Hatred, and we're even more excited that here at Gamescom this week will be the chance
They have to make sure they have a good
first
level
ever
editor so you can get
hands-on
finally Defense of the
experience
Ancients
with
2 can
our
come
very
out.
new Spiritborn class. It's beautiful. It's awesome to play. And it's definitely a key part of what makes the Vessel of Hatred so special for us.
All right. Well, I understand you might have brought a little something special with you as well.
We have, here's a look at our mercenary companions. So take a look on behalf of the Vessel of Hatred.
She looked off stage and I thought a troop of cosplayers.
I was about to.
Suffering. Desolation.
I don't know if this is going to be the entire opening cinematic. It probably won't be, but I highly recommend looking up the trailer. Oh, I think we all watched it together. Was that at Summer Game Fest? Or the Vessel of Hatred cinematic trailer where it's like a Hellraiser thing where her body is being torn apart?
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy,
yes, we did.
That thing was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It was one of the coolest things I have seen in a video game cinematic. It's awesome.
There was a time we fought the vilest of sanctuary.
Let Blizzard make an animated Hellraiser movie, is what I'm saying.
Until we were left with only our
Yeah, that cinematic seems always
But
on
the
it.
return of hatred
Yeah.
has pulled us back into the light.
Your blood feeds my blade.
And though we now wait, watching from the shadows, we cannot escape who we are. Why we fight.
Please, no. Stay away.
Or the fury that burns within us. I have your back.
I'm with you.
I will not let you down.
Stay back.
See it. Shoot it.
Reach your waker.
Catch!
Strength in numbers.
I am your guardian.
I am your redemption.
I am your vengeance. I am your rage.
We are the Pale Hand, and we are the reason you need never fight alone.
That looks great. Thanks for the sneak peek.
Of course, and it's my esteemed pleasure to introduce Brent Gibson, Game Director of Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred.
Hello, Gamescom! The team and I are so proud that Diablo 4 is the type of game that has something for all gamers. And in Vessel of Hatred, it's no exception. We are hard at work at adding new ways
Max
to play
Spielberg back on stage again?
and new ways to grow in power.
I thought it was him too.
Like mercenaries. Ordinary people with extraordinary skills that you can hire to fight alongside you.
Yeah,
in
Brent,
your
this is
battle
great,
against
but I'm
them.
sorry, I need to know where I can get pants
also adding the Kuros
that have
Undercity,
cuffs like the one she's
an
got.
all-new
That looks fun.
multi-layered dungeon
Yeah.
that gives you the control on the types of challenges you're going to see, as
People
well
are saying
as the
Keanu
rewards you
Reeves
may
is in the
get.
Armored Core
And we also have
short.
the Dark
And that's
Citadel,
from that animated thing?
brand new
Oh.
co-op PvE dungeon
What now?
that challenges
What now?
everything you know about combat in Diablo through a gauntlet of multiplayer puzzles and mechanics. We're talking about all of it right here at
Oh,
Gamescom.
man.
And
some
so
of these
stay
you can
tuned if you
tell.
want to see all the things that you're going to see.
How did that happen?
in Vessel of Hatred launching.
Now, granted, this
October
one
8th.
makes sense. It's on
And I
Amazon
hope to see
Prime
every
Video,
single one of you
probably
on the floor
funded by
all the way
Amazon.
through the show.
So that's
thank
why
you
there's
very
a
much.
New World
See you on the floor.
short. You know, the MMO we're all talking about and want to be
Thanks,
in the
Brett.
world for.
All right, now we're heading to the hardcore action.
It also
role-playing
appears that
world of
Sony
the
bought
first
their way in
Berserker,
there.
Kazan.
Because, you know, we need a Concord.
2025
What's happening in the world of
Intense
Concord?
combat
I need to see it
Concord?
realized
3D
on
cell
screen.
animation in a
Concord?
brutal world from Nexon.
But then
Coming to PC
you
and
have
console. Let's witness the
Warhammer
chaos
40K.
that awaits.
Unreal Tournament? Unreal Tournament?
How did those worlds end up facing each other? I gotta know.
The two wolves who defeated the beast.
The Outer Worlds, Spelunky, Sifu, Pac-Man.
Wait, the Outer Worlds?
Yes,
Worlds.
not Wild.
Not Wilds.
New World, Mega Man, Honor of Kings? What's Honor of Kings? Honor of Kings is a multiplayer online battle arena.
I faced
Okay.
fury,
A MOBA?
Exodus?
made countless sacrifices,
What's Exodus game? What's that?
and the result of my devotion
I don't know what that is.
was betrayal.
Dungeons and Dragons, Crossfire. Crossfire?
Wasn't that Remedy thing?
Well, they were doing a single-player campaign for like a free-to-play multiplayer game, right?
Yeah. Wasn't that called Crossfire? Or am I
Yeah,
is
no,
the
you're
name-
right. You're right. You're right.
Okay, yeah. So is that what
This
Remedy?
really feels like a lineup of games that, like, they wanted to do Pac-Man, Spelunky, and then they're like, I don't know, like, we could do more of these episodes if companies purchase a spot.
Right.
Which, hey, if that's the only way that it gets made, and I get a cool little Spelunky short, sure, why not?
Our alliance has been formed.
They're married now.
Mm-hmm.
The constraints of the past are history. Here, you rule the way you've always wanted.
We've seen Aura before, right?
Your choices will
That name sounds
remake
familiar.
the world. And every turn becomes an opportunity.
Oh, they're spinning a wheel.
To triumph.
Oh, well. Now you've got me.
Oh, is this humankind?
No, this is Aura.
It's your world now.
No, this is Patrick.
Ara.
That's right. Yeah. I forget which one R is.
Play it day one with PC Game Pass.
Follow my lead!
Shut up! You can't even run properly!
Do you ever feel like you've been taken hostage?
What is happening?
Only in the mornings. Sure.
Huh. Oh, hey, Crafton. We were just talking about them.
Dark and Darker
Oh,
Mobile
yeah.
is now available for global pre-registration. Now from NetEase Games, this next trailer is a new life simulation game where players can travel among super-powered worlds to craft their island and engage with friends. Let's take a look.
Oh, well, in that case.
All right, I can travel around, craft, engage with friends. Okay, good.
Flotopia.
That's good.
You know,
I'm still here.
It looks cute.
It does look cute. But cute only gets you so far. All right. It is a little cuter, which gets you a little farther. Okay, I'm scared. Why?
Change the weather with guns.
Superpower activated. Okay, what? I have full of chocolate milk. The chocolate
I
milk
just took a
water
shit
that-
all over this button and it got great.
Coca-Cola.
Okay, I was like multiplayer.
That's what I tell my kids. Kind of like, oh, sorry, Dad, is a little too much Coca-Cola.
They're moving so fucking fast. Gather your friends. I like to hold hands. It's okay. I can fly, but there's also rideables. But if I can fly, what do I need the axolotl bus? It is an axolotl bus. Axolotl definitely very trendy animal in the game space. Like right there with frogs, raccoons. Like these are all trending upward on.
Yeah.
The axolotl is just
Stock is
generally
up on that.
trending.
Yeah.
In my kid's school, like attached to like all sorts of backpacks or just.
Yeah.
But like, why? What caused
axolotl? Well, they're cute. They added axolotls to Minecraft, like
Alright, we
recently.
got another game to show you, which will take you on
I think
an
there's
epic global
there's also a
adventure. Indiana Jones
AK
and the
Axolotl was like the
Great
indie that dropped like a year ago or something. It's like it's been okay. Great Circle time. The other thing could be good, but I don't know based on what I saw.
Yeah, no.
But it looks
it's
cute.
like it's an AC, Animal Crossing alike, right?
Yeah, for sure. But I do like the multiplayer thing. I think a lot of those games are missing that aspect.
I'm really excited for this game. Machine Games does not miss, and I do not think
playing a character
that trend's going to be broken with this
myself
one.
included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the
Troy
theater for the
Breaker's
first
on the
time
right
was a
side of this.
defining moment for me.
What'd you
I
call
never
him?
would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one.
Troy?
But here I am.
Troy Breaker?
It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves.
Yeah, he's
The
stuck
beauty
in the.
of a first-person game like this is that we
Fuck,
all
what's
get to
the
feel what
thing
it's
in
like
the,
to become
Alan Wake?
You're the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every
Oh god,
punch,
it's like not
and
the upside down,
thrill of
but
finding every
the
clue.
sunken, I said the second place. The dark place.
The dark place.
An archaeologist,
Isn't it? So, wait, I don't know.
Something like that. I
explorer,
forget.
a
Alan Wake
quintessential
2.
all-around adventure. And this game has everything
It is called
you'd
The Dark
expect from an
Place.
Indiana Jones adventure.
Yeah.
Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient
Nailed
discoveries,
it. Landed that joke.
hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe.
I think it's kind of
From
interesting
snake-filled
that the
jungle
last trailer we
temples
saw
to
of this
scorpion-riddled deserts,
was
First round confirmed. All right.
open areas to
went to great lengths to show actually
for you to discover.
plenty of
And you'll
reasons
get
to
more than
kind
just
of
the
roll your eyes
classic
at Troy
whip and
Baker.
revolver.
I almost said
Indy's
Breaker
journal
because Cado
and
is
his camera
affected my
will
brain.
immerse you in the mystery.
Like, he
providing
nailed that
extra
fucking
info
voice.
on
Like,
all of your finds. So
imitating
you
Harrison
appreciate
Ford,
all of the
like,
little
dude,
historical
tough
details
task.
that
He
obsessed
It is
with.
not
nailed
him as a
Those
voice
details
actor.
are
That's the
your
issue
key
with
to
Troy
solving
Baker.
the
Like he's.
ancient
I know,
secrets
I know, I know.
and
Cast
secrets you're after.
Yeah.
But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an
Like,
exit
I was
strategy.
shocked. And so it's kind of interesting that this
is
trailer is now
incredibly
narrated
new experience
by
Indiana
him
Jones, and I can't
in
wait
his
for you to
actual
play.
voice. Like, his normal voice.
Hold
It's just
on to your hat.
a fascinating choice.
Adventure calls.
Doesn't that look great? A world of mystery to explore. But you're probably wondering when the game comes out, right? Well,
Yeah. Oh.
A late contender.
That is a... See,
there
Rob,
you
this is
have
why
it.
we moved
Indiana
Game of the Year
Jones and the Great
discussions because you
Circle
know
is
it.
coming out
Yeah.
this December for
This is
Specifically for
the
moments like
slot.
this.
This is the
there is
Marvel
one
Midnight
See
more
you after the
slot
break.
that Machine Games and Bethesda wanted to share with you about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Oh, this is me where it's coming to PlayStation, huh?
Wait, what does it come out
Game's coming to
first?
PlayStation 5 in spring of 2025.
Xbox first
Yeah.
and PC.
Extra's
All right,
okay.
before we wrap up O&L, we do have
Is it on PC at all?
one final
Yeah,
game
PC.
announcement
Damn.
for you.
Right.
Check this out.
This thing of ours. It's a brotherhood.
The Order 2.
We're doing The Godfather now.
And the seed do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Okay. The old country? That's pretty good. That's at least a unique setting. Wow. All right.
I'm Nick Baines, president of Hangar 13. What you just saw is the first early
2K announced a new BioShock challenge.
Story set in 1900 Sicily during the origins of the Mafia. We're going back to the roots of what fans love about the Mafia franchise, crafting a deep linear narrative with that classic mob movie feeling. Mafia's success is built on our players.
Hangar 3 is Mafia 3, right? I believe that is the case.
With the old country.
Mafia 3 had a really
good,
had a good story. It got, kind of long in the tooth gameplay wise, but I remember liking what they were going for.
That was
that
Mafia
is a
3 was
wrap
their
on Opening Night
debut.
Live from here in Cologne,
Yeah.
Germany. And we hope to see you again this December 12th, when the Game Awards streams live everywhere for our 10th anniversary show. It is going to be a very special night as we give you a sense of where games are going in the next decade. We don't want to say much now, but trust me, it's going to be a very special show. All right, well, thanks again to my co-host, Shocks. Didn't she do a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff.
Don't get too close. Don't get too close. Stay on your side of the stage.
And I say something in German too.
do it.
Don't want to show you up, but vielen Dank, ihr Lieben. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet eine super Zeit und viel Spaß auf der Gamescom.
Yes, you waxed them.
German, as opposed to mine. I'm learning. All right. Thanks so much, Shocks. Thanks to everyone. Enjoy Gamescom. Have a great night.
How do you think Mafia, the old one, is gonna close the circle on the JFK assassination bit from the end of Mafia 3?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what happens at the end of Mafia 3?
No one knows.
So do you remember the whole narrative framing device on Mafia 3? It's like congressional hearings talking
you
to
gotta remind
like
me.
the entire framing device is the story is being told in flashback as a congressional hearing grills like a CIA handler who was like overseeing a bunch of the shit that's in this game.
Okay.
And you get to the end of the game and you cut back to this hearing, and the CIA dude, I believe, reveals that he knows that like one of the dudes he's being grilled by was like in on the JFK assassination, and like I think might go John Wick on like the hearing room at the it's weird.
Okay. Interesting. Well, that was Gamescom opening night. It's all right. You know, I mean, kind of, I don't know, any more or less than what I expected. I feel at this point we're sort of...
Yeah.
Well, I also think we're like in a weird spot with like where video games are. It feels like, you know, there's already chatter about like next-gen systems and things like that, where Nintendo and Switch stuff is essentially DOA until the Switch 2 gets announced. So kind of in a odd spot, despite also drowning in new video games in terms of things for all of us to play. But yeah, I guess that is going to do it for us and the end of the stream. Tomorrow, Cado, Rob, you're going to be back in Motorsport Manager, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be back and with like 50% less fuel for the cars.
Wait, where are we? So where are we at on these? So you had cars, you were not putting gas in them, trying to be climate friendly. Are you out of gas? Are you running out of gas?
No, because we don't need gas. Where we're going, we don't need gas.
The cars are hybrid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
we're
just plugging
basically
in?
we're running. We every pit stop we
Jesus.
use their plug-in function.
Oh my
God. And do a quick charge.
One of these days it's gonna bite us in the ass, I swear.
We'll see.
So tune into that tomorrow. On Friday afternoon. At the very least, on Nextlander, if we can pull it off technically, it'll be here and on Nextlander. But I'll be doing a side-by-side run of Volgar the Viking with Brad Shoemaker. I think Vinny Caravella is going to join us for some color commentary. Volgar the Viking had a sequel. It's an ultra-hard action game that came out many years ago. I know Brad played it / beat it, I believe, at Giant Bomb. I've always wanted an excuse to play it. And the idea is that him and I are going to play it side-by-side, kind of bang our heads against it, and then go into Volgar the Viking 2 completely fresh. But I need to play the first one to kind of wrap my head around what exactly those games are like. So at the very least, tune in to twitch.tv/Nextlander. I think we've, at least according to the email chain, I think we'll be okay to stream it on both. But if not, check out Nextlanders on Friday afternoon, and we'll have an archive of it if for some reason that part falls through. But that's going to do it for us here at Remap. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.